Good morning and welcome to Next Niagara's inaugural conference for young professionals, Engage. My name is Clayton Letourneau, Chair of Next Niagara.
My name is Alexis Kleiman, Vice Chair of Next Niagara. And on behalf of the entire Next Niagara Council, as well as the Events Subcommittee, I want to thank you for joining us here today. Next Niagara is a council under the Greater Niagara Chamber of Commerce made up of young professionals with a mission to represent and amplify the voice of the next generation in Niagara. We do that by creating opportunities for community engagement and empowerment through social connections, professional and personal development, and events just like this one here today.
We want to begin this event by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. We recognize and deeply appreciate their historic connection to this place. We also recognize the contributions of the Métis, Inuit, and other Indigenous peoples, both in shaping and strengthening this region in particular, and our province and country as a whole. We want to thank DDL & Co. and the Niagara Community Foundation for powering this conference filled with great sessions and networking opportunities, and the rest of our sponsors who made today possible, including RBC, Niagara Region Economic Development, 610 CKTB, The Move 105.7, Canadian Tire Bank, Sugar Moon Salon, Wandering Spirits, and Niagara 2022 Canada Summer Games. We also want to thank the Greater Niagara Chamber of Commerce and give a special shout out to our events subcommittees for their work on today's event. Thanks so much, team.
With a commitment to supporting local business, we also want to highlight all of those who supported our Love Local box, filled with local delights to enhance our conference day experience. Some of these items are repped by Clayton and I here today, like our Niagara Never Stops t-shirts. And if you did get a Love Local box, we hope that you will unpack it and share that on social media at Next Niagara. If you did not, we invite you to check out all of our donors at the Love Local tab on our events page, including Blackburn Brewery, Boxed Cookies, Brunch Brewery, Canalside Soda, Picaware, Lolly, Malabar Winery, Miller Restoration, Neob Lavender, Niagara Community Foundation, Niagara Parks, Pippa and Peach, RBC, Safari Niagara, Simul Consulting Inc., The Move 105.7, Wandering Spirits, and Yellow Robot. Again, as you do unpack that Love Local box, we hope that you will share that experience with us online. And similarly, if you didn't, we hope that you will kind of catalog your conference experience with us online at Next Niagara. We want to see how your conference day is going.
Before we move into our agenda for today, we want to go over some housekeeping items so you know how to navigate our platform. Use the navigation links you see above my head or click on the lobby to access all the areas of the event platform. The main stage, this is where all the keynotes happen. You don't need anything else loaded, you can just watch this in your browser. Breakout sessions are able to be accessed through Zoom links. All sessions will be recorded, so if you miss any of them, you'll be able to catch them later. Networking. For the networking Zoom rooms and chats, well, they'll be open all day, so be sure to make some connections. Please check out our marketplace. The sponsors and Love Local box participants are going to be there. And now a word from our main event sponsors.
Niagara is a community, and every community has its own unique dreams of improving quality of life, along with the challenges of making that happen. Overcoming these challenges starts with you. You make your community. It's the mission of the Niagara Community Foundation to realize Niagara's dreams through your philanthropy, by providing you with the means to apply your charitable assets locally. Now let's take a look at how we make that happen. Donations received from you are placed in endowment funds where they accumulate investment earnings. In most cases, endowment funds are kept in perpetuity, and a portion of the earnings are used as grants for good causes and charities. In some cases, donations are placed in endowment funds for a set period of time, and others are placed in an endowment fund with both the earnings and some of the fund itself being used for grants each year. You may not know exactly where you want your money to go, in which case the Niagara Community Foundation can offer you advice and support for making your philanthropic decisions. Create your own legacy by adding your fund to the hundreds that already have been established. Niagara is composed of 12 municipalities, and each has its own community funds that exist to support local charities. With the advocacy of dedicated volunteer community fund committees, these localized funds provide vital grant dollars to programs, services, and initiatives for a broad spectrum of areas including social services, health, education, arts and culture, recreation, and the environment. And you can direct grants from your fund to a specific organization. Since the inception of the Niagara Community Foundation in 2000, endowment funds have grown to total nearly $63 million. More than $15 million in grants have been distributed to charities and causes. In fact, over $2 million have been handed out in 2019. With so many funds in the go, the Niagara Community Foundation has managed to keep administrative costs under 1% of its total endowments. And fundraiser expenses are even lower, at less than 0.5% of endowments. All this was made possible by our army of volunteers and board of directors. Now let's see those grants in action. Niagara College's dental hygiene received a community grant of $15,000 from the David S. Howes Fund to give dental students practical experience as they offer free checkups and dental hygiene to residents of the South Ridge and Salvation Army shelters. A $5,000 environmental grant from the Niagara Community Foundation enabled Heartland Forest, the Niagara Falls Nature Center, to launch a new bat roosting and monitoring program that helps ensure the winged mammal's survival in Niagara. Just as importantly, the project is designed to be both educational and accessible to visitors from age 5 to 95. Food for Kids, with the help of a Niagara Community Foundation grant worth $8,520, expanded its efforts to provide weekly hampers that would feed 82 children from 25 families throughout the summer. The hampers feature all 4 food groups and are assembled and delivered by a team of volunteers. A lot of dreams can be realized when you get involved in making the Niagara region a better place. We're here to help. You make your community.